I'm about to piss off a lot of other finance content creators on this app, but I don't care. My name is Kenneth, and I teach my 350,000 social media followers how to trade, invest, and simplify their lives. And I don't charge anything to do it. I don't sell a course. I have no private one-on-ones. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all education-based. There's no email sales funnel. There's no email sign-up. There's no PayPal or Venmo or Patreon account. And you're going to see a lot of content creators now, especially more than ever, start making the shift from their full-time job to full-time content creation. And how do they do it? They take your money. And they're going to come on this app and they're going to brag about how much money they're investing every month and how much they have in their Roth IRA or their savings or their investing account. And you're going to say, where did you get all that money? And then the answer that they're not going to tell you is, well, it came from you. It came from people who sent me money and then I taught them how to invest. But newsflash, you don't need to pay someone to teach you how to invest. I'm going to show you how to do it for free right now. And by the way, you know what really pisses me off is when these content creators come on this app and they go, everyone tells you to invest, but nobody shows you how to do it. Everyone on this app shows you how to do it. It's just that some people charge and some people don't, and some people know what they're talking about and most don't. All right, and that's the end of my rant. Now let's go look. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to find a brokerage account. You don't need to fill up the comments asking me, is this one okay? Is that one okay? Which one is better? They're all fine. Just pick one. You're going to pick one. I'm using Charles Schwab because it's the one that I own. And you're going to go right over here to where it says open an account. Now you're going to see a bunch of accounts right here at the top. And if you want more, there are other kinds of accounts like custodial accounts for your children and stuff like that down here. But in the meantime, we're going to be looking at two. We're going to be looking at an individual brokerage account and or a Roth IRA. But why do you want both accounts? Well, let's say you're investing and saving for retirement. You would open a Roth IRA. Now the max contribution is $7,000. What if you are to max that out every year and hey, you're in a very fortunate situation and you have more money to invest outside of that $7,000. Maybe your job doesn't offer a 401k, you're self-employed or something like that. You would then have an individual account, which yes, it means that you would be taxed on any profits and any dividends, even if you reinvest them, but it is what it is. You want to invest as much as you can. And it'll go over some basics of the Roth IRA, and then you will scroll to the bottom and just hit open the account. And it'll ask for stuff like this, personal, regulatory, like taxes, blah, blah, blah. Great, so you've opened the account, but what do you invest in? Now, a big mistake that I've seen from a lot of people on apps like this is they open the Roth IRA. Stock market's open. They open the Roth IRA, they fund the account, and then they think that the Roth IRA is the investment. So a year later, they say, hey, my investment, it's still $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, whatever they put in. It hasn't gone up. It hasn't gone down. What's the deal? It's not an investment. It's just the account. You need to then invest within the account in stuff like this. If you go right here, you can find this template to compare ETFs, and it's totally free. And here's what it looks like. It's totally clickable, so you can add in everything. You are going to consider a few ETFs like the ones that I'm going to show you. Not necessarily these exact ones, but ones like them. Remember, I can't give financial advice. But something like SPLG, an S&P 500 index fund that has extremely low fees and a very good track record. Any S&P 500 index fund has an average annual rate of return of around 10%. Up next, you're going to want a dividend-based ETF. The SCHD Schwab US Dividend Fund is one of the most popular ones on the market. It has a very low fee, a very decent dividend, pretty good 10-year growth. Hello? Well, you'll have to trust me. It's at least over 100%. I don't know why it's not working. Hello? They've grown their dividend almost 12% in the last 5 years, and they have 12 years of dividend growth. And if you're going to ask, well, what about this one? What about that one? A lot of them are good, and most of them are fine. It's still not working. I don't know why. Finally, you'll want something in technology. XLK is a good choice. There are, again, several others. This one is working, and it's up 472% in the last decade. Oh, but look at this. Their fees aren't... Man, what is wrong with this website today? Okay, here it is. This is XLK. The expense ratio is 0.09. Remember, anything under 1% is considered low. What you just saw is something called the 3-fund approach, and it's very popular on TikTok. S&P, dividend, tech. But there's a fourth that I like to add, so I have my own version of this, and I call it the 4-investment approach. And it would just be the addition of a real estate investment trust. And before you ask, What can you show us? Are there others? Go on my homepage here on TikTok. I have playlists on everything. Realty Income is seen as the most popular real estate investment trust on the market. It has a very solid dividend of 5.67%. It is a stock, not an index fund, so there's no expense ratio, no fees associated with this. And you can see that their dividend has gone up for 26 years in a row. You really mean to tell me that you were going to pay someone $500 to teach you this? Come on. It's free on this account. Unfollow all the other finance people and just stick with me. All right, see you later.